You want to know the best part about having as nice weather as we have been having? That. The sound of nature. And I love it. I've stated in the past that I've never really had a favorite season per se, because even seasons that people don't like, or whether they don't like summer because it's too hot or winter because it's too cold, each one of them has their place. But we're in spring right now, and I love just when the weather's nice, you take a moment to stop and enjoy the sounds of nature, which is the brilliant combination of silence with an occasional bird chirping or maybe a little gust of the wind, perhaps. And I love it. It almost makes me forget the fact that today is Monday. Hey, everybody! Yes, it is Monday. The weekend is over. That can be a real bummer. But you know what? Another great thing about being this far into spring is, for you children out there, school is almost over. You're almost done. Just should be about a month and a half for most schools. For college, though, you just have actually 1 or 2 weeks if you're in college. So you know what? The end of the school year is almost done. Get through all your schoolwork. Get through all your finals. You can do it, and then you can relax for the summer by doing whatever it is you want to do during the summer. That is within reason, of course. Have fun, but not too much fun. You want to be able to do everything you want to do, right? So, yeah. Well, yesterday I was on father duty again. It was actually quite nice because my father's actually earned so much of a reputation for himself that occasionally a priest will actually come and see him. So that was really cool. Got to talk to a priest that wasn't in church. That's awesome. He's a really sweet guy. He actually does the church services usually down the Bradford, Bath, Hammondsport-esque areas in upstate New York, if any of you guys are aware of that. But he's a very sweet guy. And honestly, he's really cool to talk to. So, yeah. Last night, made him some pork chops, some mashed potatoes, and a salad. Hey, you gotta eat your leafy greens, kids. Leafy greens are delicious. I know I've said many times in these videos that I have a sweet tooth like nobody's business, as well as the fact that I am a guy and a huge carnivore. But to be perfectly honest, if given the opportunity, I can eat vegetables like they're candy. Some of them are just as delicious as candy, too. Yeah. I mean, have you tasted how good carrots and beets are? They are delicious. Children, eat your vegetables. Seriously. You will thank me later. You might actually grow up to be 6'4" like I am if you do. Hopefully. I can't really guarantee that. But you should still eat them. Especially if your mother took the time and effort to make you those vegetables, therefore you should eat them. Because they are delicious. Even though I will admit that if given a full plate's worth of food with vegetables on, I will eat the vegetables first, so I will save the good stuff for the end. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta, if there's something good on there, but you don't think it's as good as anything else, just have that first. I can't tell you how many times, here's one thing I like to do. On occasion, I like to get a big bag of lollipops. Dum-Dums, if you will. The ones from Walmart that you get with 300 lollipops a thing or whatever. And what I like to do is, they come in like 16 different flavors, but they're flavors I know for a fact are better than others. Like the flavors I'll eat first to get over with and out of the way are root beer, butterscotch, and cream soda. Not that those flavors are bad, in fact, I do like them. But let's be honest, when you have fruit flavors as well as flavors like cotton candy and bubblegum, yeah, you want to have the root beer, the butterscotch, and the cream soda ones first. The best part about being a big guy like me is Dum Dums are so tiny, I can actually fit 2 in my mouth. So yeah, flavor combinations. Flavor combinations are always really cool. You have to mix root beer and cream soda. That's always fun. Or you know what? Cotton candy bubblegum. That's also a really cool flavor combination to do. And don't even get me started on the hundreds of fruit flavors they have. Let's see. You have apple and orange. For apples and oranges. Lemon, lime, and grape maybe. That's always a good one. One thing I actually like to do that I find is not getting enough credit is there's a pineapple flavored Dum Dum and cherry. Yeah. Pineapple upside down cake in lollipop form. It's awesome. You should try it. And again, Dum Dums are so small, you can fit like multiple ones in your mouth. You look ridiculous though, but I don't care. I love them so much. Although, if I ever did try and save any of them for last, personally, I always go for cherry and strawberry for the end. Hey, if there's one thing I've learned in my many years of eating practically everything in sight, it is that if it's red colored, it's most likely going to be very good. I honestly can't think of anything that's the color red that tasted horrible to me. Seriously, I can't. Think of any fruit flavored candy that was, the color red. Red Skittles, red Ices or Slurpees, red, actually the red Ices and Slurpees would be cherry flavored, so yeah, cherry's always going to be good. What can I tell you? Or you know what? A cherry pie. Yeah, that's red inside there. Can't forget about that. So, yeah. There is always that. You want ketchup? Ketchup is red. That always tastes really good. But do not ever put it on a hot dog if you are in the city of Chicago. Or don't put it on a hot dog if you are in the company of someone who is from Chicago. They will scold you. And they will know you're a tourist. I personally have never made that mistake before, but that's because I haven't been to Chicago in a very good while. And the last time I was in Chicago, I didn't have a hot dog at all. But if I ever do go, I know not to go there. Plus, there's someone I want to meet there, I haven't seen in a long time. It's my brother, who's an actor from Chicago. The one I've said in the past to console me that one time that bottle was thrown in my head. I can say this. He makes me want to do 2 things. One, obviously, go see him in Chicago to try out multiple Chicago culinary staples, such as your Chicago-style dogs, your deep dish pizzas, your Italian beef sandwiches, your caramel cheddar popcorn, and I'm just naming the tip of the iceberg right there. As well as the fact that I actually do want to return repay him back for consoling me that one time. I don't know how I would do it, but it's on my bucket list to do so. Maybe if I'm big and rich and famous, I will. And the other thing he makes me want to do, every so often he'll post about something Black Panther or Wakanda related, and I've said many times in the past, I loved Black Panther. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, stay right there. There we go. Hold on. You can tell how I'm doing this, by the way. So, I love Black Panther, therefore, Wakanda Forever. There we go. See, I don't need to throw up the X just because of Desperate anymore. I can just do the Wakanda Forever and we're great. So, yeah, he makes me want to go see Black Panther again, which, again, Black Panther is awesome. So there's always that. And since let's see, I've talked about food, candy, the weather, school. I think that's a good place to end things off, don't you? So, as always, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, like, favorite, share, and please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. I could totally use the support. And remember, if you guys ever need support, via whether you would like to talk or whether you would like to chat, I'll always be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. So take care, everybody.